this to be 3 because we have established. Come on. Ah, shit. I'm getting tired of when it does that now. Like, it's so picky whenever you tell it to do something. I'm like, man, let's make it to where it's actually impossible for it to argue that. Get on your line. Get on the line. Thank you. Oh. Oops. That might be. That one was might be. Finally. Nice. Alright, so if this is done right. It needs to be a little bit wider. Yeah, I see it. I just gotta make it a little bit wider now. But we're getting somewhere. I wish I was a little bit better with symmetry mode. That's how I'll do it. See, this thing is insane. Hold still. Alright, excellent. Alright, so we're good now. Alright, we're good. Okay, cool. Now I just got to put this block on like that. And then we can cut the ship in half and then put this in, and then all of this to make the wings work properly. I'm like, Jesus. Alright, so now we just gotta figure out exactly where to cut. Huzzah. And even then, it's not fully finished wings. But you can kind of get an idea of how big the internals are going to be. Like, once I put the floor plates in, you'll still have enough room to do some jumping. And then this is getting cut out and then extended too. So this part's actually going to get chopped off. We're going to go ahead. The doors are going to be interesting. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use ramps, definitely ramps, especially in the cargo holds. But, like right now we're just working on the general shape, and then I can cut holes like, I can put doors like right here if I want to, and like as soon as the ship lands somewhere, like in a dock, like say there's a airtight door that you use as like a, bridge, just go do like that, and then walk in, or have some kind of a, I actually did a design once where I made an airtight connector between a space station and a ship. You just use airtight doors, and then merge blocks, you put like merge blocks all around, and then or just put 4, and then you have space of 3 to put your I don't know. I've actually had a few of them where I used hatches and things like that. They would make it airtight. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I have corrected that in the past. It's just sometimes the game doesn't like when you do it, because I don't know. The game's bipolar like that. I'm like, I'm just like, why? All right, so we can cut this. Like, totally chop it off and then glue it back on. I think that's exactly how I'm going to handle this situation. Even though it's so damn low to the ground, I can't even get under it. Come on. Alright, so we're chopping that section. And we'll paste it to this section. I think that's how I'll go about doing this one. Yep, that's how I'll handle it. That seems like a pretty reasonable idea. Like, I put bulkheads in my ships, I put this, that, and the other. Like, I put all sorts of things into my designs. And sometimes it works, other times it sits there and just decides to be the biggest asshole on the planet. Like, I can't even fathom the amount of annoyance I've had over the years playing this game. So that's the front end. I've already established that. Well, technically this could be the front or the back, because right now it's just a cylinder or an oval. And at this point, it does not matter how I put this on, because there's actually no keel right now, and that's how I designed it to be. I don't want there to be a keel running through this just yet. We're going to go ahead and grab it by the little corner. As for super gridding, I don't know if I'd want to do that per se. But I'll show you a way I handle the airtight issue. Like, it's a bit difficult to set up, and I haven't really tested it in survival mode or anything. But, okay, there's where the keel is. Alright, and then we just build the rest of the ship all the way from there back. Because I've been meaning to cut this part apart and then run the base. Which I need to do. So we can go ahead and do that. Alright. So now we just go from one segment to the other. Game pause. Alright, cool. So now we got it perfectly symmetrical, we can start pushing back. And then we'll cut from this section right here. Like, right now it's actually going quite well. Alright. That part we're good on. This part we're good on. Just gotta make sure this section's good. Let's say I have a lot more fun doing it this way, even though this is the obviously much, much harder way. It's more bully. I love challenges. Alright, so we already know that I need that to go there. Oh, I'm about to have a massive headache. This is gonna be a painful headache. connected-ish. Alright, where the heck is it connected? Is it connected? How the hell are you still connected? Oh. We don't care about the back wing design per se, because we have the reference design over there. We're just making this do its own thing right now. All irrelevant pieces off. And just remember, there is no spoon. Perfect. Alright. Now we get the ribbing fixed. Okay. Ribs are better now. Now we're going to line it up to that, because I've been meaning to do it for the longest time now. Spot needs to be that way, because that's where the main gravity generators are going to be. Let's see. So if I do this right, that should be where the main gravity generator goes. And I think I might make that to where the bulkheads go. Maybe a little bit smaller, like in between these sections would be like bulkheads. So like say there to there would be a bulkhead. From there to there or something, depending on how big the engines need to be. Like the reactor core. Depending on that, then we'll know. It's a work in progress. We'll figure it out when we get there. Famous last words of all engineers ever. So that's 4. I might actually have to correct that too. Correct it right now because it is a little off. I mean, luckily it's just a couple of ribs that are off, so it's not like it's a fatal flaw. Like, it might be a little bit time consuming, but I can fix that. That pretty quick. So we got that running through there. Got that running through there. I didn't factor that in when I had the chance. Alright, so we'll run this all the way through. Well, not heavy, naturally.